So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Lewandowski, stood up well to him there. Messi. Spread it left. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Dani Olmo. And it's Gavi. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Opts to play it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Ødegaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hazard. Is there any support? It's Hazard! There it is! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
21 minutes is number 7.
India have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nice control. Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dani Olmo. Spread to the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving forward. That has been slung wide. Showing good feet. And here's Pulisic. Pulisic! It's hit the upright. Oh, good spread. Barchi. And he's managed to get free. Kivior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that could set him on his way. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he shoots! And no mistake. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Serginho. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
India looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Kivior. And this is Shevchenko.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through, and he whips it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Cancelo. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Delicious from Dani Olmo! A finish of true class! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Shevchenko! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is well cleared. Fermin. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. Bargi providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Gavi. And this is shot at goal! And that's a tidy finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 56 minutes is
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. João Cancelo. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Looking here to chip it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ødegaard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard and Serginho. And here's Shevchenko, surely! And that's in! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
India with the lead. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Koundé. Kubasi. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gavi. And it's Pedri. Lopez. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Pulisic. Number 7, Hazard.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 22.
Gavi tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The goal scorer
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a good run down the right, and it's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 9,
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. More and more pressure on the ball here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kubo powering forward here. Gavi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi Alonso. Messi. Rafinha. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Martin.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Played back. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift.
He leaps for it! And he's done it! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 9 el dorsal 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played back into the centre. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Baina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solot receives it in a good position here. Solot couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. That is good strength. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Simeone, good purposeful running this. Over to the right flank, and it's Llorente. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's a sharp little ball here.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Odegaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's going wide left. Deftly away. India have it back and can go again. Not Solot. Ruggeri has created one goal already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pulisic. De Ligt. Now Odegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread to the right. Caught offside that time.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Simeone has the space to scheme. Solot. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cafu. Messi. Cafu. He's found a way past. Closing in on... Can he finish? And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And that's the second half started.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Barrios. Solot. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to play him in. And he's quick to return it. Shoots! Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And that's another fine save. Griezmann with the short one. Bino's cross. Cafu clears it away. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Griezmann. Azar. Xavi Alonso. Now Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Llorente. Gently done. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Griezmann. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's gone for a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. He read that really well and stopped it.
Kivior simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Koke. And he's picked out the run. Alva. And the shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Spread it left. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Now it's Pulisic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barrios. Baina. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Ødegaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. Llorente. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shevchenko. Good driving run. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 23. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ruben Neves. Knocks it into space. Kukçu. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Oh, super ball. Now that's a fine challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Shevchenko. Alvarez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness. Spread out to the left. And that'll be the end of that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Players to the field.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 12, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Number 3, Matthias de Ligt. Number 2, Kiglo. Number 4, Cafu.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. And it's Guimaraes. Looking for the run. It's a sweeping cross. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. To Hazard. Hazard scooting forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard takes on his marker. Murphy, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alex Willock. Murphy. Serginho gets across and deals with it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Xavi Alonso. Pulisic. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Wow, look who's involved.
That's tidy.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Shevchenko, and here's Pulisic. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Byrne just eases him off the ball. Ødegaard. Spread it left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kivior, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osula. Tonali.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Murphy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pulisic. And this is Xavi Alonso. Tonali. Osula. That's a good ball out wide. Chance here to counter. Stood up well to him there. De Ligt. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bruno Guimaraes. He's a sharp little ball here. Kivior. Well, there's no such... That could spell trouble. That's Willock. Willock! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The goal scorer.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Willock. And it's Guimaraes. That's headed upfield. Good ball, good take. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ødegaard. Pulisic. Messi, upright and purposeful. Willock. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. India currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now Byrne. That is good progress on the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's looking wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. This looks promising. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Picks out, goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Willock does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Wissa coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
All right, Shevchenko shifted it to the flank, and he's quick to return it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Pulisic. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot's on here. Always goes. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Do not write them off. Back they come. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
India choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 6.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Delivered long. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Kukçu. Ødegaard. That's destined for the flank. Botman kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xiao. Botman. Xiao. And it's Miley. Now it's Murphy. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Willock. Crosses it in here. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 18.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Shevchenko. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal, he is onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Joelinton receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And a chance! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is that the decisive goal? So that's it, it is all over. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared away. India have the chance to go the other way. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Martin.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, shooting chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Opts for safety. De Ligt. Cafu. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Getafe are a team known for their direct brand of football. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played, well played. Pulisic. Spread to the right. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Played in. Tries to get it clear. This is a promising build-up. And this is... tries a shot!
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Shevchenko. Pulisic. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mario Martin. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And that was very necessary. De Ligt. Backward it goes. Alonso. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Over to the right flank. Sends it crossfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martin receives it in a good position here. Aims beyond the defence. And it's been hooked away. Spread it left. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pulisic.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Satriano. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hazard. It's Hazard! Goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
El dorsal 7.
Getafe can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
It's a good run down the right. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Cafu with the clearance. Can he get it through? And he shoots!
Getafe really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
"75 minutes played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Shevchenko. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 78 el dorsal 25. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Things
starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Juanmi, Borja Mayoral, Serginho gets it clear.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's with the keeper. India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Engages and forces him off the ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kubo. Out towards the flank. Serginho's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Juanmi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ødegaard.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Messi. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Borja Mayoral. And here's Juanmi. Knocks it out wide. That has found him in acres of space. Cafu with the clearance. And that is that. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Oh, good spread. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all.
Terrific effort! It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. Messi. That's destined for the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making, okay?
Oh, good effort! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Akanji. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vitoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Kane, and this is Messi. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Haaland! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Doué. And it's Messi. Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi, Neymar, and this is Neymar. Messi. It's Camavinga, and this is Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely spread. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard tries to get it clear. Doué. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Camavinga. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Beraldo. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Oh, what a ball! It's a smartly directed ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Ødegaard. Played out towards the right wing. Doué. It's Camavinga. And here's Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Haaland. Shifted it to the flank. Xabi Alonso.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.